Good morning, guys. It's Greg. Welcome to Buckeye Freight Railing. I got a heads up this morning from Simon that C887 was coming up. He is a loaded coal train, and I was just about to leave anyway. So I ran over here to Carlisle. I'm going to get him, and then I'm going to go up to the Miamisburg depot. That'll be the next video you see after this. So let's get this guy. You know, I like loaded coal trains, so then I'll head up to Miamisburg. Thanks for watching, guys. All right, this is a CSX coal train too. C887 coming at you. Well, if that's not a good way to start out the day. Right there, guys. Loaded coal train going north, C887. I'll have to look that symbol up to see where he started and where he's going. All right, guys, I'm going up to Miamisburg Depot. People like it up there, and I like it there, so we're going to head up there. That's what you'll see next. Thanks for watching. All right, guys, made it back up here to Miamisburg Depot. We got I-142 coming up. Originated in Jacksonville, born in North Baltimore, Ohio. right, fellas, that's 2 in the books in the first 30 minutes. Maybe a good day. I'm sure we'll have some more CSX. Phew, he's dragging a brake shoe or something. I'm sure we'll get some Norfolk Southern. They will be on the line over there. Sorry in the sun, but that's Miamisburg over there, the city. And then Norfolk Southern runs through there. So we'll go over there if we hear one. Simon's over here. And we'll see what we can get, guys. Thanks for watching. All right, guys, we got another train coming down. Not sure what it is. CSX for sure. I know what train that is now. B522?
Yeah, the B522.
It usually runs in the afternoon. Maybe this was yesterday's train. Anyway, I don't know if the camera picked it up, but you see those empty coal cars rocking back and forth? Wow, I'm glad them flanges were good. That first coal train, that was C887. He runs Corbin, Kentucky to Curtis, Indiana. That's where he goes. Now, guys, I've been telling you this was the old depot here. And that guy we met last week, the engineer that I got a picture of, he said that is the old freight office. He said that the old depot used to be right over here. Learn something every day. All right, guys, thanks for watching. All right, guys, got L423 coming up. He's only a little over 100 axles. L423. All right, guys, we got NS 178 coming over there. So I'm going to run over there and see if I can get there in time. I'll be back. All right, got over here to the Norfolk Southern tracks just in time. Gates are going down. Never filmed from this exact location, but we got 178 coming up. He's a mixed manifest. mid DPU. Good train. I love catching Norfolk Southern on this Dayton district and Newcastle. All right, guys. Check out this little skinny building right there. That's pretty cool. I don't know if you can see it. There it is. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. All right, guys, been over 2 hours since the last train. We moved back over here. We got, I believe, I-141 coming down. We'll find out here in just a sec, because he's coming at you. Yep. There he goes, I-141, North Baltimore, Ohio, going to Jacksonville, Florida. All right, guys, I know we got M560 coming up. He's down in Hamilton right now, so it'll take him probably 40 minutes to get here, if that. Maybe we'll get another southbound before then. Stay tuned, I'll be back. Whoa, barely got her. I did not hear him call out anywhere. He was a total surprise. I think M560's on the siding down there in Carlisle, so maybe when he clears, 560 will come up. We'll see, guys. Stay tuned. All right, fellas, finally got M560 coming up. I think he was down on the siding because he's just building up speed again. Coming at you. Dayton Central on the end. How about that? Had a UP second. M560 out of Cincinnati going to Selkirk, New York. Thank you for watching, everyone, and we'll see you tomorrow.